Hello and welcome to this video about confidence myths. I'm going to be sharing with you during this video some of the most common confidence myths I've heard from my clients, which are completely untrue. So let's start with one of the most popular, which is that you're either born with confidence or without it, and there's no way you can make any difference. That is untrue, and you'll find that your confidence levels at this moment are about 40% down to your genetics and your biology, something that you can't do anything about. It's estimated another 20% of your confidence level is down to your childhood, your upbringing, and all the experiences you've had in your journey through life. And that leaves about 40%. And that 40% is actually down to you, down to your attitude, down to the choices you make in life. For example, do you choose to take risks, to step outside of your comfort zone, to have a go at things that you feel a little uncomfortable about? Or do you prefer to stay in your comfort zone, just nice, quiet and safe, thank you? Because then you aren't going to boost your confidence levels. So remember, it's not just down to what you were born with, but also the choices that you make. The second myth I'd like to talk about is that about all or nothing confidence. And that's when you believe that there is a high confidence level or a low confidence level, and there's nothing in between. Again, this isn't true because there is a scale of high confidence to low confidence, and you can be anywhere on that scale. And most of us are somewhere in between in our confidence levels. But it also varies according to the situation you're in. So, for example, if you're at work in a meeting and you know you've got a presentation to do, it may be that you're feeling a low confidence level. Then you go out for the night and you're with friends that you feel comfortable with and your confidence is much higher. So it can move anywhere on that scale according to the situation and according to how you're feeling at that moment. The third myth I'd like to talk about is about introverts having low confidence. And this has probably come about because introverts have been mislabeled as shy or lacking social skills, which they're not. An introvert is somebody who takes their time to re-energize by being alone, whereas an extrovert will re-energize by being around lots of people. So an introvert can be anywhere on that confidence scale. The fourth confidence myth is that to be successful in your job, you have to be highly confident. We assume this because we see that the people who are very successful in their careers or become famous are also very confident. And that is definitely true of a lot of them. However, if you talk to some successful people, you'll find that they do have quite a lot of self-doubt about themselves and their abilities, just like the rest of us. So if you want to be successful in your job, you don't have to be the most confident person in the room or the loudest or the most extrovert. You do require a certain level of confidence and of competence, but you also need to be your authentic true self. The final confidence myth that I'd like to share with you is that being a man or a woman doesn't affect your confidence levels. Research has actually shown that men are generally more confident than women. They're more willing to take risks and they're more likely to believe in their own abilities. So a research project that was undertaken with a group of men or women gave each of them a job description for a promotion and then asked them whether they felt they were capable of doing or applying for the job. The men said yes when, on average, they achieved 60% of the job description, whereas women had to wait until they were nearly 100% sure that they could deliver the job description before they'd even apply. What this suggests is that men are more confident than women, and that women are less likely to take risks and have less belief in their own abilities. So why is this so? Well, there are a number of reasons. The first one being biological, in that there are differences in the brain structure between men and women. And one of those differences is in the amygdala, the part of the brain that deals with negative experiences. So as a result of this, the amygdala in women fires more easily and they hold on to negative experiences for a much longer period. We tend to go over and ruminate on those negative experiences, whereas for men whose amygdala doesn't fire so quickly, they can let go of a negative experience. Does that sound similar to what you've experienced? Another biological difference is that our main hormone is estrogen. And estrogen is known for nurturing and bonding and those sorts of behaviours. Whereas men's main hormone is testosterone, which is around a confidence-linked hormone and also deals with taking risks. And a third factor is the society's messages. Society gives different messages to men and women, and in particular, men tend to have role models that are more confident, more likely to speak up, and more likely to take risks. So I hope you found these confidence myths interesting, and I wonder whether there's anything new in there that you've learned. What you do need to remember, though, is that whatever your confidence level is now, whether it's at the top of the scale, the bottom of the scale, or somewhere in between, you can always improve your confidence levels by just some small actions that we're going to come on to. Thank you.